Mindful Life Practice community.
So rest your forehead down onto your mat. Let your arms be heavy. There's another cat wandering around. Let your hips be heavy. Find and feel your breath and send it into your low back. Take an inhale as deep as possible. Feel your low back just slightly lifting. And then as you exhale, empty out your breath and release. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And let your focus on the breath be an anchor to guide you into this moment. Your affirmation can be coming home, right? Yoga is a process of coming home to your breath, coming home to your body before you start your day, or if you're Siobhan, end your day. Walk your hands over to the right, stretch through the left side body. Actually, in January, I used to teach yoga at 6 a.m. We're going to take our palms through center and walk them the other way. And with the daylight savings time, it was actually like a super reasonable hour for yogis in the United States and Canada to practice with us. I think it was like 9 p.m. It was nice. It was their end of day. It was my beginning. You're going to come forward with the hands back into neutral and then peel all the way up into a tabletop. Let the knees anchor underneath the hips. Inhale your left arm up. Nice. And then you're just going to thread your left arm under, land onto your cheek and your shoulder. And then maybe you peel your right arm up and then thread it around the body. Look at gear the hip. And then gently unwind. Landing both palms, come the opposite way, right arm up. And then thread the arm under, and then you might weave the arm around. Then come all the way around with the left hand. Come all the way around with the right hand. Do a few cat-cows. So you're tilting at the pelvis, you're opening through the heart, you're curling the spine, you're tucking the chin. Just kind of rippling like a wave, nice. Finding what feels good and right in your body. Turn up the music slightly. And then come all the way into a neutral. Spread your palms, spread your fingers, tuck your toes, lift up and back to a down dog. So your hips are up towards the sky. And you might bend one knee and then bend the next, pressing through the heels. Leave your left foot where it is, lift your right leg up. And then bend through the right knee, and you can take some little circles out with the hip, just kind of stretching out. Lengthen the right leg behind you. Pull the right knee in so you come into a core plank. Come forward, holding here for 3, 2, 1. Nice work, lift it up. Right knee, right elbow. Stay here.
for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Lift all the way up. Right knee, left elbow. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Good. Lift all the way up. Step your right foot between your palms. Nice. And then just rock forward and back, getting into your hips, getting into your calf. Yeah, you got it. And then anchor your left knee on the mat beneath you. Lift your arms up towards the sky. Open up into cactus arms. Weave the right arm underneath the left. Grip your palms to opposite shoulders. Or maybe you weave the forearms together. This is your eagle. And then curl your spine closed and open. Man, as I look outside, I'm reminded of lockdown last year at this time when I was beginning my daily morning walks on the island, which were so lovely. I think prior to that moment, I thought that walking was illegal or something. I mean, who knew? Lift the arms up, extending them. Good, you got it. And then reach your arms forward. Leave your left arm where it is. Spiral your right arm back so you're peeling your heart open. And then reach your left arm forward. Anchor the left palm between the right foot. Now, option here is stay like this. Maybe you kick the foot back, coming into a quad stretch, being super mindful that it just might not work in your body. If you have tight quads, maybe you're a spinning instructor. I know we got a couple of you in here. And if that's the case, just kind of go easy on yourself, because all of our bodies have different lived experiences that make certain things accessible and inaccessible, and it's all good. Not a competition. Take a breath. And then if you have that foot, release it. Take your right palm forward. We're gonna walk the fingertips back, lengthen over the right leg and hinge into the hamstring. Anyway, what was I saying about walking in lockdown? Yes, this was it. That last night in Sober Girls Circle, we were talking about how someone was saying, how much they loved working from home and how much they didn't want to go back to the office. And I was saying, I think there are two kinds of people that have come out of this pandemic. There's the kind like me that love working from home. And then there's the kind that hate it and are like, I need to get back to the office. I can't deal with this. Walk your fingertips back, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, press through your left palm, reach your right arm up. Good. And then you're gonna roll onto the outer edge of the left foot, take a big step back with your right foot so you're firmly planted in a side plank. Cool. Okay, we're gonna do something slightly funky here now. Step your right toes behind your left leg and then just open through your heart. So this is a wild thing. Now you're in a bit of a back bend. Nice. And now what you're gonna do is lower down so you land onto your bottom. And now you're facing the back of your yoga mat. Right foot is gonna land on the inside of the left foot. Inhale your arms up and then hinge forward into a forward fold. And if you're uber confused about what direction you're supposed to be facing and what leg is supposed to be extended, do not worry, because whatever direction you're facing, it is the right direction. Take another breath. And then come up, plant your left palm, plant your right foot, lift your heart again, and then land your right palm. Come into your plank on the mat. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you made it. Beautiful. Good. And then come through your first vinyasa flow, lowering down, lifting at your heart. Good. Coming all the way up and back to your down dog. Right foot stays. Left foot lifts. Circle through the hip. Extend your left leg. Pull your left knee in. Step your foot between your palms. Good. Rock forward and back. Nice. And then land onto your right knee. Lift your arms up. Good. Let's open our arms. And then thread the left arm underneath the right. Maybe you grip the palms. Maybe you just weave the arms together, grip opposite shoulders, and then curl through the spine. Again, it's kind of like, you know, all of our shoulders have lived a different life. And so what's accessible in one person's body will not be in the next. Let's release that, unwind both arms, lift them up. Good, reach them forward, leave your right arm where it is. Pull your left arm back like you're opening this bow and arrow. And then reach the right arm forward. Land your right palm on the inside of the left foot. Good, and then find your twist. So maybe you land the palm. Maybe you kick back coming into a quad stretch. Nice. And then release that foot. Take your left palm forward. Walk your fingertips back. Lengthen your left leg. How does that feel? Yeah, you got it. Take 3 breaths. 2. Nice, last one. Walk your hands forward. Firmly plant through your right palm. Tuck your right toes. Lift your right knee. Lift your left arm up. Yeah, you got it. Beautiful. And then get firm through your right palm as you step your left foot all the way back. You're now in your side plank. Yeah, you made it. Now step your left toes behind you. Open your heart a little bit, this gentle version of wild thing. And then you're going to come forward, sitting on your bottom, left foot on the inside of the right foot. Lift your arms up and then come forward. Coming home to your breath. Coming home to your body. Coming home to your practice. Coming home to this moment. Giving it another breath. And then you're gonna roll up, plant your right palm, plant your left foot, lift up, and then come forward into a plank, landing both palms. Nice. Core is engaged. Ribs knitting in, staying strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Take a flow, lower down, lift to your heart. Yeah, you got it. Nice. Coming all the way up into your down dog. Step your feet in. All right, we're gonna do one more standing flow with a couple of balancing poses before we drop into our yin. Leave your left foot where it is, lift your right leg up. Pull your right knee in, step your right foot between your palms. Lift your arms all the way up. Nice. Open your arms into cactus arms. Take the right arm underneath the left. So it's that same arm variation that we did on our knee, but now we're up in a crescent lunge. And can you trust that your right foot will hold you as you start to tiptoe off your left foot? Good. Extend your left leg behind you. And know that if you fall, you're still a good person. Tilt all the way up to stand. Draw the left knee in. Cross the right thigh, the left thigh on top of the right. This is your eagle. Get all wound up, get super uncomfortable. And know that the beauty in binds is the freedom that comes from when we release them. So can you unwind everything? Lift the leg up. Yeah, you got it. And then step your left foot all the way back. Open up to a warrior two. Yeah, beautiful. Right arm forward, left arm back, land your left palm, breathe into your right side body. Come all the way up. Lengthen the right leg. Reach the right arm forward, Trikonasana triangle. One more balancing pose if you want to shift weight onto your right foot, right fingertips. Go for it. This is your Ardha Chandrasana or your half moon. And then just step your left foot all the way up to meet your right. Come to the front of your mat. Plant both feet. Press the palms into heart center. How does it feel to have the earth holding you? On both feet after balancing on one. How does that feel? Coming home to your mountain pose, your Tadasana. Home to your inner strength in this moment. Breathe arms up towards the sky. Upward mountain. Exhale, fold. One more standing flow. Inhale, half lift. I promise we'll get to the yin ASAP. Land the palms, step back. If you want to take a flow, go ahead. Lift the left leg up. Pull the left knee in. Step the left foot between the palms. Lift the arms up. Open to cactus arms. Pull the left arm underneath the right. Either grip opposite shoulders, high five the hands, your choice. Trust that the left foot will hold you. Extend the right leg behind you. Lift up, cross the right thigh on top of the left. Sit the hips back, Eagle Garudasana. What can we learn from discomfort? What's the point of discomfort? Discomfort pushes us to our edge. If we can find wisdom and peace in discomfort on our mats, we can find it off our mats as well. Unwind, lift everything up, reach the arms, bring the knee in, you got it. And then hinge back. Step the right foot back. Virabhadrasana 2, so your hips are open towards the side of the mat. Extension through your left arm and right arm, good work. Breathe in, reverse your warrior. Left side body expands on the inhale. Lift up. Lengthen the left leg. Shorten the stance. Left arm reaches forward. Left arm alongside left calf. Right arm reaches up. Shift weight onto your left foot. Left fingertips, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, which is my favorite yoga pose of all time. Emma Shanahan said the other day, or maybe it was Lee who said, I don't think I've ever been to a class of yours, Alex, where you don't do this pose. Lift the right leg up, come to stand on both feet, hands at heart center. Let's step our feet wide, toes out, heels in. Bend through our knees, come down into a yoga squat. And then just land onto our bottoms. Soles of feet together. Take a big breath in. Start to come forward. Hinging into this shape, and we're gonna stay here for a couple of minutes. So I have been drawing a lot of inspiration from meditations from the mat this week. Just flipping this book open and reading whatever page it lands on. This is a passage about impermanence. Rolf says, I'm leaving Cambridge, Massachusetts after 11 years. And I lived virtually all of my adult life here, most of it within the same 3 or 4 square miles. Each street within this area has layer upon layer of memory for me. While living here, I endured the loss of my sister. I fell in love with my wife. It's been the home of my rebirth, and I've never imagined leaving. And so as I walk down the streets that are home to me, I ponder impermanence. Let's take another breath. And then roll up. We're gonna leave our left foot where it is. We're gonna extend our right leg. Taking an inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. And then hinge forward. Just allowing the pull of gravity to kind of pull you into this shape. Staying here for a few more breaths. And then switch the other way. So your left leg is going to stay extended and your right foot is going to come onto the inside of the left foot. And then you'll inhale to lengthen and then hinge at the hips, reaching forward. So he writes, we are permanence encompassed by impermanence. That part of me which looked on in first grade looks on now. But outwardly, nothing else is the same. My father can no longer drive and has become quite sick. And at the level of samskara, of personality, I experience such change with great wonder and sadness. I feel myself to be an individual who's losing his home and will lose his father someday. Let's lift all the way back and just cross the legs, placing one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Close the eyes. So Louisa May Alcott, she wrote that love is the only thing we can carry with us when we go. And it makes the end so easy. When I step back and look at my current situation with a different perspective, I find that I am refreshed and ready. I'm supported not by my memories, but my connection to the present. Not by a sense of how I can protect myself from the pains of life, but by a sense of how I can participate in them. With one hand on your heart, with one hand on your belly, feel that energy of coming home that you've cultivated. And then gather it into your palms at your heart center. Let your thumbs connect to your heartbeat. Closing with a deep breath in and then a deep breath out. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, for sharing this space and the practice. The light in me, it sees and it honors the light in you. Namaste.